The Republic of India is the second most populous country in the world. According to the World Bank, there are approximately 1.35 billion people living in India today. It is the seventh largest country by land area and has the most populous democracy in the world. In a recent article in the New York Times, India now has the fastest growing coronavirus caseload of any country in the world, reporting more than 75,000 new infections per day. More than 60,000 Indians have died from COVID-19, and India will soon have the third largest death toll after the United States and Brazil. Its overall number of reported infections is already the world's third highest. Tenali is located in the state Andhra Pradesh, which is in the southeastern coastal region of India. Living in the lower class section of Tenali is the Reverend Sanke Sukumar, who lives with his wife and two children. Reverend Sanke is the pastor of the Jesus is Calling Ministry Church and the Jesus is Calling Ministry Orphanage Home. There are approximately 23 homeless children that are under the care of Pastor Sanke's ministry. Pastor Sanke was born in a low-income family, never having enough food to eat. His father died when he was a young boy, leaving him, his mother, and brother behind, having to survive in miserable conditions. At an early age, Pastor Sanke went to church regularly and spent most of his time working alongside his pastor. He grew up to be an obedient, confident young man, earning the respect of those in attendance. His father taught him to believe in God, do God's work with a sincere heart. His father thought that God was everything, and he taught Pastor Sanke to believe the same. Pastor Sanke accepted the responsibility of caring and praying fervently for the people in his church and community. It is his love for the people and his love for the Word of God that makes him the great man that he is today. While in prayer one day, God gave Pastor Sanke a vision to care for the homeless children in his village. With minimal resources, Pastor Sanke and members of his church provide shelter and care daily for approximately 23 girls and boys. Their only means of support comes from donations. They often do not have enough money to purchase what Pastor Sanke calls the good food. Pastor Sanke and his ministry pray immensely for help every day. He has been pastoring for the last 20 years, and many souls have been added to God's kingdom. He says, "I will be in the Lord's services until my death." His goal is to see that many give their hearts to God's way. During the severe COVID-19 period, there are also many homeless men and women. Pastor Sanke would like to also establish a home for them as well. Since COVID-19, their city has been on lockdown and they have had trouble obtaining food and supplies into their village. They are often faced with unprecedented hardships and barely have enough money to buy food. My family and I have been sowing monthly into this ministry, and it has made a tremendous difference, but so much more is needed. It would take approximately 800 US dollars per month for Pastor Sanke and his team to run this orphanage effectively. But through your generosity, these orphan children can eat food, have clothing, toys, beds to sleep upon instead of floor mats, and have a life filled with joy of knowing that someone loves and cares about their well-being. We know that these are challenging times for everyone, but if we can work together, we can make an unprecedented difference in the lives of these children. We need 500 people to donate $5 or even $10 every month. This will make a world of difference and allow Pastor Sanke to provide transportation, books, computers, school supplies, hygienic products, and so many essential items we can easily take for granted every day.
Birthday to you, Nancy. Sir, ada yang dia tahu nanti.
Please join me in helping to make a difference in the lives of these precious children.